Hey, it's Eli K. Atlas. Today I'm going to be drawing the final page of Simon Graves' book teaser, Ace, a 3-pager which introduces a very important character into his story's universe. The page itself was the big reveal after 2 previous pages of build-up, so I wanted it to look as dramatic as it felt when I was reading it. And for the most part, it turned out the way I pictured. The setup is the lead character rising from a rough landing in a cornfield, naked, steaming, sweating, and very imposing. Simplicity was the key here, so even in the layouts, I didn't try to do anything too crazy with the camera angle or anything. We're simply looking up at a standing man. What really ends up bringing in the drama in this stage before the colors is the lighting. He's being backlit by a full moon, but doubly illuminated by the moonlight and the fire from the crater that he created from the fall. Originally, this wasn't the way I wanted to ink him actually. I wanted to do a smoother, more 90s Adam Hughesy, Kevin Nolan looking vibe. If I had done it that way, it would have let me do simpler colors. But this technically made more sense because it let me do more with the lighting during the coloring phase. I didn't separate his lines from the billowing smoke, meaning that I didn't put a line that indicates where his shoulder ends and when the smoke begins, just to give the illusion of it being softer and more organic, if that makes any sense. And everything around him works to frame his large figure. The cornfield is made up of silhouettes and the rocks are very harshly lit and shaded. It's basically a black frame to put emphasis on the very colorful scene that's in the foreground. For some reason I wanted these to be rose petals. It's my aesthetic, I guess, and in the color version I even go for it. But these ultimately ended up being more leaves, which is good either way, because it gives us the feeling that the field is burning and it's windy, and the debris and the shrapnel from the landing are all in the air. It gives it a little more atmosphere, gives it a little more vibe and a little more character, and it adds a little more story to the scene, which is something I always like to do. Finally, I get to work on the rift in the floor. I use a bit of negative space to imply the texture of the rocks and the grass where it stops. Add the moon, and we're ready to go. That about wraps it up. If you liked this video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share, and when you click the subscribe button, make sure you also click the notification bell right beside it so you'll get alerts whenever I upload new video content like this. The goal for this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I definitely think that's possible with your help. Make sure you tune in this Friday for a new episode of For Future Reference, which is my vlog series, and next Monday for either a new tutorial or another speed art like this one. Make sure you follow me on all the social media that you are using, wherever you are. I am also, and the links to that will be in the corner of the video and in the description box of the video below. Thank you for watching.
Sana, gusto niyo? Antes pa sa sana? Sa kanas pa niya dito? Sino man mamakulipan niya dito? Ang karahano? Sino nga